What's going on, everyone? Benny No back at it again with another edition of Benny No's Road to the Show. That's right, changing it up today. Want to wish everyone a happy Tuesday and wanted to let you guys know, man, I had a crazy dream last night. I dreamt my old friend Bradley Cooper, and it made me think about a good memory I have of him and my good friend Bobby. I'm going to tell you guys about that. But first, let's get it on. At any point in this video, if you like what you see, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment. I love answering comments, and we might even answer yours. And don't forget to binge watch these videos. That's right, a card's gonna pop up right up here. Let's keep that Benny No train going all day, every day. That's right, man. How many home runs am I gonna hit today in Road to the Show? I sure hope it's a lot. We love hitting home runs, and the more the merrier, right? Okay, so let's jump right in. I'm gonna tell you about my favorite memory with Bobby and Coop in a minute, but first I want to tell you about this dream I had. I don't remember much about it. I just remember vividly that my good friend Coop, I'm gonna call him because as we know him, was in my dream. I don't even know what I specifically dreamed. I just know that he was there and that I was thinking of him. And I'm not gonna lie, I think about him a lot. You know, we want to hit for a single or better, baby. Yeah. So here we go. I'm going to tell you right now. Like I said, I really don't know what the dream was. It was just that he was in it. I'm not even sure what we were doing, if we were doing anything specific. But, you know, like I said, I think about him a lot. He passed away a couple years ago. My friend Bradley Cooper died of a heart attack, for those of you that don't know. Let me make sure I have the simulate to the next appearance on. Okay, cool. So, yeah, anyway, I was talking about how I woke up thinking about my favorite memory with Coop and Bobby, and because also, you know what, another challenge. Okay, I'm not even paying attention to the challenges. I'm sorry, guys. This time last year, what made me think of all of this is that also this time last year, the Dodger Film softball crew, my wife and son, all of us were in Paris. Yeah, we all took a trip to Paris. And then went to London some days later. But I think about this time we were still in Paris. And, you know, with everything going on nowadays, it just made me miss my friends and miss the time when we used to travel. And the plans that we had this year to travel, and we can't do it now, obviously. But all of that coming around. By the way, Paris and London were amazing. We had a great time, had great food. I actually tried in Paris escargot, which are snails. If you guys go through my man, what's up with all these challenges? I haven't played in a while, and all of a sudden there's these dynamic challenges. Solid contact for a hit. If you go through my Instagram account, you guys can go back and scroll and find when we were there, and there's a video of me eating snails. Yeah, they call it escargot. I'm not sure if that's French for snails, but there they are. They're snails. They give you, you order it as an appetizer. And what is this? We don't need any of this. Okay, cool. Here we go. We're going to get to an at-bat. Another dynamic challenge. Okay. Wow. Okay, here we go. I'm not even paying attention to the game. I'm so excited to tell you guys. Okay, so escargot, snails. You order them as an appetizer. You get about 6. Oh, is that a bomb? That ball's launched way back to right field. Booga! Snails home run! And I completed the challenge, man. Nice. All right. What a way to wake up, man. I got a home run. Telling you a cool story about my good friends in the softball crew. I'm going to tell you an epic story real soon. All right, so escargot, snails. You get them as an appetizer. Oh, it looks like I walked off the game. Sweet. Cool. You can enjoy it while I tell you. Snails. They you know, there's snails. The little thing is inside the shell. You take a fork, you stick it in, you pull it out. Okay, it honestly looks like if you've ever had an oyster, you know, a little slimy, rubbery type substance, and they soak it in garlic butter so much that you don't even really taste the snail. It's just you put it in your mouth and it's kind of a chewy substance, and you taste garlic butter. That's really it. And even if you eat 6 of them, it's like, you know, a little tiny piece, so it's not gonna get you full. But it's an appetizer. Like, you go there to eat it, I'm glad I ate it once. I could say I ate it. I probably would never do it again. I didn't get any amazing satisfaction from it. I also didn't get any gross feeling from it either. You know, most people are like, snails. You ate a snail like out of your backyard? No, no, no. These ones are actually cooked, I think, and soaked in garlic butter. But again, it didn't make me full. It didn't make me disgusting. It was just kind of like whatever. I'm not going to lie. I also had a strong drink with it to help it go down. But all right, baby, here we go. Game 2 of this video. And now I'm going to tell you guys finally the amazing story of one of the best trips that I've ever had and went on. It was also one of the first trips my good friend Bobby and I ever went on. And it was with our good friend Coop. We went to Boston back in 2016. I don't even remember you know what? I think I remember the real reason Bobby wanted to go to Boston was simply because he had been watching a Mark Wahlberg show about that restaurant Whataburger, which is apparently, I think at the time was only available in Boston. So that was his inspiration for us wanting to go. He invited us out. Like, let's go watch the Red Sox. Let's go check out Boston. So like, let's go, baby. Also, we told the softball crew, softball people, fans of the videos that, hey, we were coming to Boston. We were going to play softball. So Bobby put that on his Instagram. So we go to Boston, right? Okay, so we go to Boston, but we left like super early. My flight, let me rephrase that, super late. At the time, I had a job where I was working. Ooh, that's a double. I was working Monday through Friday from 5:30 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. So what that meant was I was usually ready to go to bed very early at night and wake up super early to go to work. Well, okay, my flight to Boston left Friday night at like 9 p.m., which meant I landed in Boston at like 4:35 in the morning. And of course, I don't sleep good on planes, so I didn't sleep at all. Get to Boston, I have my hotel information, so I take the Uber to the hotel. I'm sharing a room with Coop, and Bobby has his own room. And home run, oh no, that's a double play, jeez. So I knock on the door, Coop lets me in. We got like a 7 o'clock wake-up call. By the time I get to the hotel, it's already like 5, so 7 o'clock wake-up call, because we're going to go out and take a duck tour, a duck boat tour. So anyway, I pass out for, you know, that hour and a half or whatever, and next thing I know, like, instantly, 2 hours sleep went by like that. I feel a tap on my Coop's waking me up. Benny, you got to get in the shower, man. We got to go. We got to leave pretty soon. I was like, all right, Coop, yeah, no problem, man. Half asleep late. But then I go, Coop, can you do me a favor? Can you please take the shower first, man, and then I'll get up and go. And then he tells me the words that I did not want to hear. Lying on his bed like this, like, Benny, I already took a shower, man. I'm like, no. Wanted to sleep that extra 10, 15 minutes, however long it would have took. It probably would have went by in a second, but nonetheless, I did not get to sleep. I had to wake up and go on a duck tour, which was amazing. It was great, man. I had a great time. Oh, but the words that Coop said, Benny, I already took a shower. I'll never forget that because I was so devastated. I was like, man, freaking Coop. And I know he set that up. He knew I was going to say that. So he's sitting on his bed, like, all chill, like, Benny, you got to wake up, man. Guess what? I already took a shower. You got to get up now. Like, oh, my God. That's the relationship we have with Coop. Constantly needling each other, setting each other up for jokes, man. It was hilarious. Okay. So now the one thing that happened in Boston that I will never forget that makes this story super amazing is we went and played softball with the Boston fans. And when I say that, I mean there was like 200, I'm not exaggerating, 200, 250, 300 fans that showed up. And man, there were so many people, we had to play 4 different softball games, okay? 4 different softball games. These videos are all up on Bobby's channel, Dodger Films. Go check them out. Search the softball videos. They're definitely there. Look for the videos where we were playing in Boston. And what made it extra special was the reception we got. We told that wanted to play on Bobby's Instagram to meet us at this one park. It was set up by a guy I can't remember. Mike, I think was his name. Very nice gentleman in Boston. A shout out to Mike. I know, I'm sorry I forgot your last name, man, but we love you. We never forgot you. I remembered your first name. But yeah, anyway. Everyone was already there. We were late because we were still out on our duck tour, and that took a while. So we get to the park, and they're over on the field, and where we got dropped off on the Uber was on the other side of the park. So we had to walk. And once they saw us, literally, like, everyone ran to us, and we were just, like, bombarded with people. and it was amazing. It was like, wow. It was like the first time we had got to see the fans like in a mass like that. It was so amazing. Everyone giving us, I mean, people were giving me fries. They gave Bobby a Capri Sun. I mean, they were just so excited. So we had to play 4 games. It was amazing. And I'm going to tell you what made this even extra more special in this next game right now. All right, baby, game 3. Okay, what made this trip extra special was the softball season we were playing. Bobby and I were back and forth. Our records were super close. And this was actually the best one, in my opinion, because we actually had a 7-game World Series at the end. But this was probably one of the funnest seasons because Bobby and I were so competitive. We really, really, really wanted to win every single game, okay? And not only that, but I had been hitting so many home runs at the time right-handed that I decided I've never swung a bat left-handed. I'm going to start swinging left-handed just for kicks, you know? And next thing you know, I found out that I actually had some pop from the left side. So it became my goal to hit a home run from both sides of the plate in one game, which eluded me all season. It was like 4 or 5 months of trying. And when I say this, you got to remember, when we were playing softball back then in 2016, we were playing like 4 to 5 games every time. We were playing games all the time. So I was constantly trying to hit home runs from both sides of the plate. At the same game, I would hit them left and right-handed, but not in the same game. I don't know, I was trying to do it. So anyway, the 4th game ever we played in Boston was one of the fun ones. It was a very competitive game. We were all hitting home runs. And I remember it happened. It happened in Boston, man. I hit a home run from the right side of the plate, and then I get up to the left side, kind of just hoping, not even really like wanting to hit the home run. I mean, who am I kidding? I wanted to hit the home run. And a bullet. I hit a bullet line drive. It barely went over the fence, but I had done it. I had hit home runs from both sides. I want to say it was episode 64, man, if I'm not mistaken. Softball series episode 64 a long time ago, man. Anyway, yeah, I hit from both sides of the plate. I was super happy. That wasn't the end of the trip, but it was, for me, the most memorable part of it, obviously, because I'd been wanting to do that for so much. My friends were there, Bobby and Coop, man. We were having a great time. Later on, we went to Boston, to Fenway Park. Got to watch Boston. I think I got to see David Ortiz walk on the field. We got to see Craig Kimbrell get the save. And not only that, but when we were in Boston, man, we were having such a good time. I remember singing Sweet Caroline with Bobby and Coop, man. Oh, it was really one of the first trips before all the softball crews went on all these trips that we go on now. And it was definitely my favorite one. I forgot to mention also, we went for a Comic-Con. This was back when Bobby had written a comic preview about softball and turned it into a comic, and we were going to Comic-Cons and meeting fans and passing out the comics, man. It was epic. We were meeting people there. People bought me donuts. I mean, someone bought me a stuffed. I remember someone already had a Team Lumpy shirt. And Lumpy was barely like maybe what, two or three, and they already had a Team Lumpy shirt, man. It was so cool. I will never forget that time in Boston with Bobby and Coop. It was my favorite memory from that time. You know, of course, that's a home run, right? Is that gone? Oh, God! Ooh, that was for you, Coop. Love you, my man. Just want to say, you guys, I miss my friend a lot. I think about him a lot. I don't know why I dreamed him, but I dream him a lot, and it made me think about that amazing story, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. We're going to finish out this game right here. Benny no goes yard. You got to love that. Are we going to get another at bat? Oh, man, we're winning, what, 10-5? All right, let's go. Top of the ninth. Let's hit one more for Coop. Oh, man, that's okay. That's a double. That's going to score at least a run, and I'm going to get to – I think I'm going to get to second. Yeah, I'm going to get to second. Blazing speed, Benny, no, baby. All right. Very cool. I think that's the end of it. Am I going to get another at-bat? Not sure. Let's find out. Nope. Okay, baby. All right, so that was my amazing story of my good friends, man. 2016 in Boston. No matter what happens, I will always love the city of Boston. I've always met nice people. Always had good food. Fenway Park is amazing. Even as a Dodger fan, when I went there, even when we went back in the 2018 World Series, we had a good time in Boston. Love the city, love the people, and love the food. And it's definitely the home of one of my top 10 memories of my life. You know, definitely had such a great time there, man. One last thing, I'll never forget. I had a Dodger hat that I gave away to one of the fans we were playing softball with because it was raining, and they wanted my hat. I'm like, yeah, here you go, give you the hat. So I didn't have a hat, man, but I ran into when we went to Fenway, there was a Boston team store, and I went in there just like, please have something other than a Boston hat that I could wear. Luckily, they had a Dodger hat. Yeah, they had a Dodger hat. They ripped me off and sold it to me for $75, but I had that Dodger hat. I wore it proudly for like the next 2.5 years until it became so sweaty and gross that I couldn't wear it anymore. But I hope you guys enjoyed that story. You guys, happy Tuesday. I love you. Don't forget to binge watch these videos. The card's going to pop up right up here. Let's keep that Benny No train going all day, every day. And we are out of here. Peace.